Well, Paul, it's nothing if not entertaining down here at the moment.
You know, we've seen another fantastic Conference South football game, but we've not won, and that's what we just said to the players in there. It's only, you know, at the moment it's just about winning now because we're playing catch up. The very good performance in the second half has been ruined by the fact, in my opinion, that we haven't won the game.
First half, obviously, from saying that, disappointed with the way we played in the first half.
Yeah, well, the intensity wasn't there. We knew they were going to try and pop it about, and we knew what they were about, and they're good at doing it clearly because they're second in the league. Credit to Bairdy, he got into him at half time. He let his feelings be known, and I thought we got a massive reaction from that. Dominated the second half, hit the bar 3 times and post, and it's the typical Sutton performance really of absolutely dominating someone, creating loads of chances, and we just said to him in there that you're going to be disappointed because we deserve to beat Eastbourne, we deserve to get something out of the game second half more than a point. And here we are tonight again talking about another lovely, fantastic game that we contributed in, but we need to start winning matches, if we want to get to where we want to get to.
And the equaliser came early enough to really push on for the winner as well, didn't it?
I think it's 15. I think it's 15 minutes in to the second half, and we did. I know we had enough chances, Tony. You can't keep hitting the bar. You can't. Brilliant move. Eastman, side foots a ball in it. It's one of our strikers on the line. It was almost like we were acting as the goalkeeper there. Having said that, if I'm being I don't particularly want to be, but if I'm being fair, I think it was a sending off and a penalty for them. The lads and people on the line are telling me he was offside when he went through, but that's not the point. I think that we got away with that, and maybe on the back of that, we've got to look and reflect back and say that a draw was probably about right. Because if we'd gone down to 10, I think that if they score, they're 2-0 up, and that would have changed the whole ethos of the game.
Had to make a change early on as well. Kevin and Mackerel, they just overstretched a bit.
Yeah, it's a groin. It's the old Saturday to Monday thing, and Kevin's 32, 33 now. That's why you'd like to have had Dan Spence available. He's out injured. Dean Beckwith unfortunately had a family bereavement yesterday, so there was compassionate one today for him. And Coops took that whack in the ribs on Saturday and wasn't fit to start either. So we've been a little bit unfortunate there, but then so have they. They've lost their little Spanish lad, the number 4, and they've lost Bradley Bubb today. So I think both sides put on a fantastic performance for the people that were here, and you could see the excitement levels rise in the crowd as the game went on. It was a game that sort of slow burner, and as it got going, and at the end, either side, both sides, I still think we're trying to win it. Disappointed with their non-stop time wasting from the keeper. We asked the referee to stamp on it in 10 minutes, and he didn't, and that was a disappointment for me because I reckon 5 minutes could have been 10 minutes extra time today.
Of course, making that substitution in the first half rather sort of restricts you just 2 in the second when you possibly might want to change a bit more.
No, the changes might have come if we hadn't responded so well. As I said, credit to Bairdy because he's got into the lads, and I think they needed it. I think they needed a little bit of the strong arm tactics, and I thought our response in the first 25 minutes was excellent. There's no need to change. When the team's on top and playing that well, the wingers were causing havoc. I thought Bolinara was outstanding, but for me, Wishart was just unbelievable. We had a 25-minute spell where he changed the game for us with the amount of runs around the outside. We would like to have got Duns and Fleets on, but I didn't see any reason at that point to make any changes. It's always difficult Saturday to Monday, but we've chosen to do that. We're a fit team, and I thought you saw second half that Oxford were struggling to stay with that. Having said that, I think they went down to 9 men on Saturday and defended and won the game with 9 men. So again, they've got something there because they're second in the league, and certainly the way they play is not a Conference South style of football. And I think it made for a very entertaining game. You saw them pop it about in the first half, and you saw them struggle to cope with a Sutton United quality performance in the second half.
And Louis Johns, good to have him back in the squad to cover on nights like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Louis, it's a long road back from the injury that he's had, and in fairness to him, he's not going to get in front of a Collins or a Down or a Beckwith at centre half, so he's had to be patient. Had no hesitation in putting him on, and I thought he came out the game with a lot of credit again. Young lad learning his trade, and it's no better place to learn it than here.
And now, you say about Saturday, Monday, at least it gives us an extra day now up to next Saturday, and Hayes and Yedding at home, which really must be one we're looking to win.
Well, Hayes and Yedding either seem to win 3-0 or lose 3-0. So again, they've got a very attacking side there. Gary Haylock's obviously now come in as their manager, so they'll be well organised. You might start seeing a different Hayes and Yedding now Gary's taken over, not perhaps so open. But yeah, listen, we have to win our home games. If we're going to be where we want to be in that top 5, we have to win our home games, because our away form's been excellent. It's actually been underpinning our home form because we've been drawing too many games here. Defensively, we're sorted. We look a lot better defensively. But having sorted that side out, you want to see your strikers scoring, and that's something that we're going to concentrate on with them now.